Hey, Shalom, first and foremost, giving all praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, who taught us his truth. All right, this is, just want to hit it 2 verses in Hebrew. Proverbs 10 and 19 and 20. So it says, in the multitude of words, there wanteth not sin, but he that refraineth his lips is wise. The tongue of the just is as choice silver. The heart of the wicked is little worth. All right, so let's get these in the Hebrew. I'm just going to run through it in the blue letter. All right, this is the Assyrian script, which, it's not the Paleo, but it's good to know because most of the resources are going to be in the Assyrian. All right, not the Paleo. And, yeah. It says, Barab, Dabaryum, La'a, Yahadah. All right, so Rabium, which is like a multitude of many. Rab, great. I'll just say this too in the blue letter. All right, I always switch this to forward because it's the original language word order. Now we'll have each one of these rows is basically a word or a phrase, right? So you see how when we hover, it links up. Also, turn off the vowel points because it's just confusion, just added confusion that the small hats added to obscure the pure tongue, the pure sounds, pure pronunciation. But yeah, man, it says Barabium, in much, ba meaning in, ba is a prefix, in, multitude, abundance, Rob. So Barab, and if you go to the parsing, it will separate out the suffixes. So we see ba, preposition. Okay, prefix. Barab, Dabaryum. Dabar is words, a word or a matter or a thing. Yum is plural. See, speech, word, speaking, thing. Could also be business, your occupation, a matter, something, a thing. Dabar. So Barab, Dabaryum, in the multitude of words, La'a is not or no. La'a, Yachadal, Pashai. Chadal, to stop, to cease. All right. To leave off. So there wanteth meaning lack, there does not lack. There wanteth not sin. Barab Dabaryum, La'a, Yachadal, Pashai. Pashai is transgression, sin. Pashai. All right, but it says, he that refraineth his lips is wise. Wa, chashak. All right, wa, prefix meaning and. Again, we see wa, chashak, wa chashak, pashatiwa, lips, his. So wa in the beginning of the word as a prefix means and, but wa at the end of the word as a suffix means third person, he, him, his. So wa chashak, shapatiwa. So but he that refraineth lips, his, wise. All right, shakal, and it's mashakayah. Shakal that's the root word. Okay, so when we have these, the top and then we have the bottom, the top would be the inflected form. See, inflected. And then this would be the root in the middle. And then this would be the transliteration, basically how it would be pronounced. These transliterations are off, but I would say it's still helpful just to kind of get like a quick glance of what the English would kind of be. Sometimes it is on point, right? Dabar. We got these lines and shit. I don't really know what that is. See, Rob, it's close. There's just no O's. La'ah, it says low. So, it's Pashai. These are going to be off, but they're going to be somewhat close, the transliterations. See, Chashak, but it says Hasak. All right, so this really is going to, like I said, is going to be off, but it might be close sometimes. All right. But yeah, when we transliterate it, it would be Shakal, not Sakal, but Shakal, because this is Shah. Anyways, this is just how to use the blue letter. I mean, the blue letter is amazing. It's amazing because the inflected form, then it shows you the root. See, the inflected form would be what actually appears in the sentence, in the precept, Barab. But then every inflected form goes back to a root form. So it's giving you the root form too. And then it's giving you the Strong's number for that root word. And then it's giving you how it's rendered in English in the KJV. And then it's also giving you the parsing, which is essentially breaking down the word. Like if there's a prefix or a suffix, it will separate it out, break it down. So sometimes that's really helpful to look at, so you can understand, like, okay, this is a prefix. But it says Barabium, or it's like Barab the Barium, La'ah, Yachadal, Pashai, Wachashak, Shapatiwa, Mashakayal. He that refraineth his lips is wise. Verse 20, it says, the tongue of the just is as choice silver. The heart of the wicked is little worth. So silver, kasap, silver, money. So not just any silver, but choice silver, kasap, nabachar. All right, nabachar is choice. Bachar, root word bachar, to choose, elect, right? So like chabakarium, the elect, right? Bachar, choice. So the purest, the best silver. Kasap, nabachar, lashawan, tazadyak. So choice, silver, choice, the tongue of the just. Lashawan, tongue, lashawan, language, tongue. All right, like lashawan, QADASH, tongue, holy, which is Hebrew, the real Hebrew, the ancient Hebrew, the unobscured, pure version. It says of the just, tazadyak or tazadayak, just, lawful, righteous, correct. All right, tazadak, a root word, to be just, to be righteous. All right, tazadak, to be right, straight. The heart of the wicked, lab, rishayim, ka, it's like nothing. It's like a little word. Ka prefix means as or like. And then ma'ai is like littleness, fewness, like the scraps. See, Jusinius, scraping. It's just is little worth, is scarcely anything. All right, so that's the contrast. The tongue of the just is as choice silver. All right. Kasap nabachar lashawan tazadayak labrashayim kamai. All right, so that's basically Oh yeah, Rashayim, Rashai, wicked, the wicked, a criminal, guilty one, the wicked, the unrighteous, right? He that is unrighteous, let him be unrighteous still. And then heart, we know this word is lab, which is your mind, the inner man, the heart, the understanding. All right, so, really just to get a few verses, we could probably get one more. See what it says, verse 21. The lips of the righteous feed many, but fools die for want of wisdom. Shapatia, lips. Tazadyak, righteous. YAHAWAH, which Ra'ai is like a shepherd, to feed, to guide, to shepherd, to pasture, to, right? Going into a teacher, a ruler, right? Just like a shepherd. Guides the sheep, feeds them, directs them, keeps them from going off. All right, so the lips of the righteous feed many. Shapatia, Tazadyak, Ra'ai, Rabium. There's a Rab again. Many, the multitude, Rabium. It feeds many, the prophets, on the highways, on the videos, teaching many, edifying many. Right, that feast. Wisdom has laid out that feast. Okay. Thou prepares a table for me in the presence of my enemies. Just to quote some of the paraphrase. It says, but fools for want of wisdom die. All right, fool, awayal, so awa, and, or but, wa, awayalyum, fools, bachasar, in the want of lab, of mind, so they lack a mind and understanding. Yamawadwa, die. All right, so let's get this. Awayal is to be foolish. One who despises wisdom. Proverbs 1 talks about that. They would have none of my counsels. One who mocks when guilty. Damn. Can't take accountability. One who is quarrelsome. One who is licentious. What does that mean? Yeah, promiscuous, unprincipled. Awayal, that's the wicked, man. The foolish, the unprincipled, lascivious. Right? Wa awayalyum bachasar lab yamawadwa. So chasar, in need of, lacking. All right, that's the scripture say, with all thy getting, get understanding. Fools for want of wisdom die. Let's just get one more. The blessing of Proverbs 10 and 22, the blessing of Yahweh, it maketh rich, and he addeth no sorrow with it. All right, the blessing, barakath, right? Barak. I would say barakatah, bless you. All right, but this is a barakah, which is like which means a blessing, right? Barak would be like the root is like the verb form, like to bless, like the action to bless, barak. But barakah would be a blessing itself, the noun. Treaty of peace. Look at that. A blessing, praise of God, a treaty of peace, man. The Prince of Peace, YAHAWASHI. A blessing, a benediction. Benediction, let's look that up. I know, bene prefix is like good, benefit. Benediction, a short invocation for divine blessing, help, and guidance. Invocation, invoking, right? Prayer, basically. See, bene, well, desier, to speak well. Benediction, good speak. Okay. It's a benediction, a blessing, a good word. Barakah. So barakat, that is plural. A lot of times when it ends in wath or in this case with the tha at the end, it basically makes it plural. I mean, it says singular, so I guess maybe I could be wrong about that. But barakat, the blessing. Yahawah, barakat, Yahawah, the blessing of the Lord. It says it. Hayah. Let's actually go to this. Oh, hawa, root word hawa, he, she, it. Okay. Third person, singular, personal pronoun. In English terms. But it, all right, barakat, Yahawah, hayah, ta'ashayar, ta'ashayar. Aishar, root word. Aishar, to be, become wealthy, rich, to make rich, to gain riches. So the blessing, ta'ashayar, make it rich. Wala'ah, and not, and no, he added, Yahwasap. Yahwasap. Yasap is to add. Yahwasap, he will add. It says, Wala'ah, Yahwasap. Itazab, sorrow. Ma, with it. Itazab. So he doesn't put any pain or sorrow or offense with his blessing. Talking about Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHWASHI. So just some precepts in the Hebrew, man. Lord willing, this was edifying. All right, with that, call Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM QADASH, and double honors to the apostles, and Shalom.